Hi there, Tamina here from Hera Hub Carlsbad. We are celebrating Pride Month this June, and in honor of this month, I am interviewing one of our Hera Hub Carlsbad members. Andrea Montavon-McKilip is an immigration attorney with a focus on the LGBTQ plus community. Welcome, Andrea.
Thank you, Tamina. It's so good to be here.
Wonderful. I would love for you to share a little bit about your background with us.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So I have been an immigration attorney. I've been an attorney for over 20 years now. And I've been focused on immigration law exclusively for the past 15 plus years. And that includes all facets of immigration law, whether it's immigrating through family members, through employment, through humanitarian methods such as asylum. That includes appeals and litigation in federal court. And my special and favorite focus is in assisting the LGBTQ plus immigrant community. I have been a foreigner in countries where I've lived and visited, including in Mexico and in Spain. And so I feel that I'm able to understand on a personal level what it's like to be an immigrant in this country.
Andrea, are there any immigration challenges that are specific to the LGBTQ plus community?
Sure. And the challenges that LGBTQ immigrants face all kind of go back to prejudice against the community and ignorance and misunderstanding about the community. LGBTQ plus immigrants have access to all the same immigration benefits that heterosexual immigrants have access to. Same-sex married couples can immigrate through marriage. They can bring their partners if they come on an employment visa, for example. But there are specific challenges. For example, when you have a part of immigrating through marriage is proving that the relationship is bona fide. What that means is proving that it's a real relationship, that it's not just a green card marriage. It wasn't entered just for the purpose of immigration benefits. And sometimes the immigration officials who are adjudicating these benefits are not culturally competent on LGBTQ plus issues. Okay, so they may not understand that, for example, you may not have your whole family there at the wedding. Maybe it's because your family doesn't accept you. You may not have the same types of evidence that some opposite sex couples have. So those are some of the types of challenges that can be faced. Another issue may come because there may be same-sex couples where there was a previous opposite-sex relationship. And that's another thing that can throw immigration officers off because they don't understand things such as, well, bisexuality, or the fact that some people may have been closeted and been in a opposite sex relationship as a way to try to fit in. So those are just some of the examples of challenges that same-sex couples, immigrants, mixed status couples can face.
Thank you for sharing that. So now that I've heard a little bit about the challenges that are specific to the LGBTQ plus community, I'd love to hear about what do you find like really rewarding about working with this community?
The LGBTQ plus community is a very special and talented community that has faced terrible challenges. And today it seems like things are getting worse in this country instead of getting better, with all kinds of legislation attacking the LGBTQ community, the trans community. But having said that, in many countries, it's a lot worse. I mean, you have countries where it is literally illegal to be gay. And I feel very protective of the community, and I want to make sure that they can find a safe place to be themselves, to feel like they're able to not just survive, but thrive. And achieving a legal immigration status is a very important part, a very important piece of that puzzle.
Thank you, Andrea. I mean, I think the work that you are doing for this community is so important, so needed. I mean, your immigration work in general is, but especially for the LGBTQ plus community. So thank you so much for sharing what you do with Hera Hub, and we're so glad to have you as a member.
Thank you, Tamina.